Hi everyone, and welcome to week 3 of Church in a Bag. In the first week, we looked at the story of Noah, and last week in our all-age service, we heard about Ruth and Boaz. And now this week, we are going to learn about someone called Deborah. Now, if you've been collecting the stickers each week, you should be up to 3 stickers now. Well, let's get going straight away and listen to the story of Deborah. This is Deborah. Deborah was a leader of God's people, and she often sat in the shade of a palm tree. She would watch people walk by. And she often chatted to God. She knew that God listened to her when she prayed. One day, God gave Deborah a message for a man called Barak. He was in charge of the army. "Barak," said Deborah, "enemies are coming to hurt us. We have to fight them. But God will help us. We will win." "I don't want to go without you," said Barak. "Will you come too?" "All right," said Deborah. So she went to get the army. And she gathered all God's people, the army, together. And they went to go find the enemy army. And Deborah and her army were a bit scared of the enemy army. But when the enemies saw God's people with Deborah leading them, they did not know what to do. They tripped over one another. And the horses that they had brought with them rode the wrong way. And then they also ran away too. So Deborah and God's people did win. Hooray! Thanks to God! And that is the story of Deborah. Deborah was good at listening and talking to God, and God helped her to defeat the enemy army. This shows that when we chat to God, He listens to us. I wonder how Deborah felt when she met the enemy army. And I wonder what your favourite part of the story was. Well, let's have a think about those questions now as we go into our craft time. I'm going to give you 10 minutes now to get out your craft sheet and craft materials, and we're going to make a palm tree, like this one. And it looks like the one that Deborah would sit under. And it says on it, God listens to us. So you've got 10 minutes now to make this. Well done everyone for making your palm trees. Now, as Deborah sat under the tree praying to God, we can also do the same. So to help you to pray today, you will need to get out your pack of Skittles. And there should be one pack for each family to share. And now I want you to open the pack of Skittles and take it in turns to pick one out. And when you've chosen one, look at its colour. Now each colour means something different. So if you have a red, that means family. If you have a purple, that means friends. If you have a green, that means the environment and animals. If you have a yellow, that means the world. And if you have an orange, that means school and work. Don't worry if you can't remember all of those. You can find out what each colour means on your fun sheet, and you can keep looking back to that and checking. So before you eat the Skittle, maybe you want to chat to God and ask Him to help or do something for someone or something in that category that your colour was in. So for example, let's see which colour I pick out. It's green. So this is for the environment and animals. So I can chat to God about those things. I can say, "Hey God, please look after your world and the environment and help me to look after it too. Amen." And then I can eat that sweet. So you can do that now. And then once you've eaten your sweet, the next person takes theirs. And you can keep praying until all the Skittles are gone. So why don't you have a go at taking out your Skittle and chatting to God now? Well, that's the end of this week, but thank you all for joining. Next Sunday, we're having a little break from Church in a Bag, so you won't receive a bag in half term. However, you should have received a little extra brown bag in your pack this week, which is to be opened next Saturday, when we will be running a pumpkin light trail. I would love you all to come along to that. So what you need to do is next Saturday, you need to open that brown bag and make a lantern like this one. And all the materials and instructions are in that bag. And then I want you to take your lantern with you to find all the pumpkins on the pumpkin light trail. And we'll see you all next Saturday then. Bye for now.